can't just vote Glow Squid just because some YouTuber told you to do so.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So I've done some research and it turns out Dream was the reason that the Minecraft mob voting got, quote unquote rigged. Now quick disclaimer, this is not a video to target Dream or harass him or make him look bad. This is a community perspective, which means I'm going to be treating this subject as objectively as possible, of course by adding my salty opinions from time to time. And by the way, I don't want to see anyone go to Dream's Twitter and be like, why did you tell people to vote for the Glow Squid? You sound like a crybaby who couldn't pre-order a PS5, okay? Stop harassing Dream like he has to take all the blame and respect his choice, because this man has had no intentions of ruining the game and doing that just for himself. So if you want to blast Dream with some tea, go ahead and do it in this comment section, because I'm going to be talking about everything that has happened throughout this mob voting, and only the mob voting. Yet we know that the cave update is literally filled with amazing other things that makes the Glow Squid look like a mere sushi stuck in the ocean for a millennium. So that's about it. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. If you don't want to, it's okay, just leave a like and move on. So yeah, just grab yourself some popcorn. Let's just jump into it. Now here's the question. When was the last time you heard someone that voluntarily voted for the Glow Squid, Not very often, at least for me. It almost makes them look like they're trying to convince you that a pineapple pizza is better than a regular one. And it's not me who says that, Try uploading a video explaining why the Glow Squid is good and watch your ass getting ratioed by mere 7-year-olds and you don't even have that many subs. You see, people hate the squid, and I say hate because of the community response, which I'm gonna be talking about a little later on. They hate it because over 800,000 people voted only to get a squid at the end of the day. Nobody really views that as worth it, and to think otherwise will automatically label you as a quote-unquote dream stan. Now really quick, I'm going to display why the Glow Squid is bad. There's proof that all these are true because I've seen it everywhere, so I'm pretty confident that these reasons would ring a bell for you. Number one, it doesn't even glow. Yes, the copy pasted "it's a retextured squid" phrase created by Captain Sparkles it won't cease to be stuck in my head at this point. Basically, what he means by that is just because it has a cool looking texture doesn't mean that in fact it glows. It's not even an effect that's implemented in vanilla Minecraft. I'm pretty sure you'll have to install Optifine in order to even get a sense of what ambient light really looks like. So yeah, people got upset for having a squid that doesn't even glow, so we just have two squids. One gives you black dye and the other one exists? I don't know. Number two, you don't even go to the ocean. I mentioned that in the last video. I highly recommend you check that out before watching this one. I gave all the context that you need to know. In this video, I will be elaborating on what those tweets were all about and the hows and the whens and the whys and etc. So in the last video, I mentioned that most of the time, a player, and especially new ones, will only interact with the mobs that are on the surface. You need to gather wood, find a cave, mine, etc. And usually it's only after you progress through the game that you go out and explore the ocean. I still think you can find them in a lake or whatever, but mobs on the surface are the first one you notice, and it's not fair to give priority to the mobs that we're gonna have less interactions with, you know what I mean? You only go to the ocean to find buried treasures and ocean monuments, Now the community's response was extremely controversial for some reason. Now, regardless of this subject being completely irrelevant to some people, it has become a subject of debate between two platforms, YouTube and Twitter. Now, I have never seen a disparity of opinions as much as I just did in this particular subject. Now, in summary, people on Twitter were very supportive of Dream, which is very surprising, but in YouTube, it is the complete opposite for some reason. Now, I don't want to go to Twitter right now. I've already made a video about it where pretty much everyone agreed with my point. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do is read the comments on my YouTube video, try to sort out the positive, negative, and neutral responses towards the situation. So let's start off with the comments that are against the glow squid. For each category, I'm gonna be giving out like 4 or 5 comments. So Sharva Debre says, "Dear Mr. Beast and Dream, no one wanted a stupid glowing squid. Y'all rigged the voting. Shame on you. Hope you both are sad." I don't think Mr. Beast is really involved in this. Like, I don't really see how Mr. Beast is involved. He just replied to Dream, and that's it. That's all he did. Crying Face says, "Is there any way we can protest for another vote?" Sad Face. To which Anything Works Plays replies, "All the Dream stands will just vote Squid again. I would too, but I was a Glow Squid guy from the beginning." And then someone replies, "I can only hope for Mojang to add both Isolager and Glow Squid. Sorry, Moobloom. Bruh, it's probably gonna be so deep underwater. You're not gonna see it till you make an underwater home. I agree with Tommy." To which Karina replies, "Gaming, you're 1,000,000% right." And then Razor Blade replies, "For me, I'm an underwater fan, so for me, it will be worth it." And then Devi Pertiwi replies, "I voted the piss cow, but then Dream just rigged the vote and it sucks. I feel bad for the piss cow because it got eliminated first. I think the piss cow could fit my bee garden, but no, the glow squid doesn't even glow. It could be impossible to glow. It is my only opinion. Glow squid doesn't drop things, doesn't do things. Moobloom introduces a new flower to the game, drops flowers and dies. When sheared, could possibly give honey if you right click it with a glass bottle. Bees are also attracted to them." And the first neutral comment right here is, "Minecraft will never be the same." And the sad face, he didn't really specify why, so that's why it's neutral. Fried Rice says, "Alright, if the axolotl can follow you and attack other mobs, the Moobloom not winning makes up for it." I think that's a good point, yeah. Shukui says, "I'm not upset that the glow squid won. I'm frustrated at the fact that YouTubers use their large audience to influence the vote, because at that point, it's not a fair representation of the community. I think another part of the reason this year's vote was controversial is because a lot of people wanted a hostile mob. There are multiple ways to play Minecraft, so I think the way to go about this is have 3 ambient mobs and 3 hostile mobs. Each person gets to vote 1 hostile and 1 ambient. And to be honest, everyone needs to grow up a little bit too. Yeah, I know your mob didn't win, but tough luck, mods do exist." That's a good point as well. Pedro Phillips says, "Dream didn't want the Isolager because it's a hostile mob that could affect his speedrun." That's what I said. I think that he thinks that the Moobloom will also be a hostile mob because of bees. What? So same reason as the Isolager, Glow Squid does shit so it wouldn't affect his speedrun. It's literally him not wanting a more challenging speedrun that could affect his time. That's what I said. Oh my god, whatever. I don't think Dream or Mr. Beast rigged the voting. I think it was Minecraft, because look at the Warden mob and the wireless redstone thing. The glow squid matched their colors. I mean, yeah, they both had some sort of redstone sensors. I'm talking about the wireless redstone and the Warden. I don't think the squid has anything related to redstone, so even though they have the same colors. It's just aesthetic, that doesn't have to do with the vote and the mob itself. And now for the positive ones, Elsewhere says, "The real reason the squid won is because of Sky Does Minecraft. All these YouTubers that voted squid have been playing for a long time. Sky Army's been dormant till now. Friggin' sleeper cells. I for one welcome our new squiddy overlord. I actually voted Glow Squid, but I think about it, not Dream said I didn't." I replied by saying that English made my brain commit suicide, but I understand what you're trying to say. And then someone says, "It's not his problem we voted for the squid. Not gonna lie, you disappoint me. If you are mad at Dream for voting for the Glow Squid instead of the Isolager, then try unsub into it's free, who cares? That guy misses the point completely. That's not that we don't hate Dream. It's not because he chose the wrong, like he didn't like commit a crime or something. He just rigged the vote. That's it. That's all we're trying to say. Like that completely misses the point. Okay, now let's take a look at what Dream's response was on Twitter. Now, in response to some people in Twitter and on YouTube, Dream was mostly coming out as very salty at first, and he just kept calming down as the situation on YouTube kept progressively getting bad for him. Now, right here at the beginning of the timeline, he said, "We can all agree that both Moo Bloom and Glow Squid are way better than the Ass Guy. Vote responsibly." You can see that right here, he doesn't really care as long as the Isolager is voted, just like I speculated. Problem is, on his main account, which has more influence than his second account, it's a complete different story, I guarantee you that. You enter a pitch black cave, you can see nothing at all except a squid that is completely light in the water at the bottom of the cave. If it's not glowing, how else do you describe that? Visible in the dark squid. Losers, it's a glow squid and it won. Easy.
Wrong.
First of all, it doesn't glow, okay? Second of all, the difference between like the first and second tweet is just he probably deletes some tweets between here and there. They're almost definitely going to add every mob from this mob vote. They're thought out. Last mob vote was just blind voting with vague models. This one has all the details. Guarantee all three are added. First of all, I don't think that's how mob voting works. Second of all, if all of them were going to be added, why was there a mob vote in the beginning? People are salty that I tweeted to vote Squid. Hahaha, shut up. People made videos about who should win. Literally told entire live streams who to vote for. Stay mad, it won. It was the superior mob. Glow Squid supremacy. Now on this one he said it won easy. Okay, speaking about easy, do you think it won just like that? And then at the end, he apologized, sort of, and made the entire thread, blah blah blah, basically saying that he didn't really care what mob was going to be voted, and Mr. Beast didn't really engage in that. He just wanted to show his support, and yeah, fair enough. I think he justified his point clearly. I don't see why I should go after him again. I mean, even though it was obvious from the beginning, but yeah. I think I just destroyed the purpose of this video by reading this, but I don't care. I'm not here to dunk on Dream like he committed a crime or something. And last but not least, just wanted to share my final thoughts on this. Now originally I was team Isolager, but then again Dream didn't want it and people thought he was going to ruin the gaming experience because he's very annoying to deal with, according to Minecraft Dungeons players. And as much as it doesn't affect the game at all, you know, the fact that we have retextured squid, yes, I said that again, wow. But in the long term, people will probably never get to know what other potentials the game could have had. And it's pretty much the same thing for every mob that gets voted out, you know. If they're not in vanilla, you find them in a mod or something. But anyways, this Minecraft update is going to be a blast and I honestly cannot wait for this year to be done. Like actually, I want it to be done. Like this corona will make me die of depression. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, you can reach me out on Twitter at Mr. Hypnos. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.